Amidst vast green orchards, billions of citrus fruits are not merely agricultural products. They are a vivid testament to an agricultural revolution reshaping how we produce food. Have you ever wondered about the mystery behind the ability of vast orange, lemon, and grapefruit groves in the US to produce 6.9 million tons of fruit annually, supplying both domestic and global markets? This is not just a story about the sprawling fields in Florida or California, America's two citrus capitals. This is an epic tale of the pinnacle of integration between traditional farming wisdom and modern technology, where every seed's germination until the fruit's harvest is a meticulously calculated journey. But few realize that the crucial secret lies not just in scale or tree count, but in a sophisticated data management system, a digitized brain that precisely determines water amounts, harvest times, thereby optimizing yield to an unbelievable degree. Together, we will explore this complex world, from seedling nurseries to automated packing plants. The journey of each orange begins in a specialized nursery, where thousands of delicate seedlings are meticulously cared for during their first 3 months. This is absolutely not a random process, but the apex of precise science. Each seedling undergoes a rigorous selection process, ensuring maximum disease resistance and superior productivity. After this stage, they are transferred to official farms, ready for a new life in the extensive fields. In early spring, large-scale planting operations take place. Millions of new citrus trees are put into the ground. In Florida alone, 2021 statistics show approximately 74 million citrus trees cultivated across a total area of 569,000 acres. This figure not only reflects the immense scale of American agriculture, but also subtly signals massive investment in infrastructure and technology. What astounds many is that most common citrus varieties in Florida and California take 3 to 5 years to yield their first harvest. This is a long-term investment commitment, requiring ironclad patience and profound strategic vision from farmers. Throughout this waiting period, high technology plays a crucial role in protecting and nurturing the trees. Once the trees mature, annual pruning becomes an obligatory factor. Instead of the image of manual shears, this is a spectacular display of giant machines, sweeping through rows of trees, pruning thousands of them quickly and with astonishing precision. The purpose of this is not only to control tree height for easier harvesting, but also to optimize energy distribution to the fruit, ensuring each piece receives adequate light and nutrients. In late January and early February, the first buds begin to bloom across citrus groves in Florida. This is a critical moment, signaling the start of a new season. However, this phase also carries many risks. Aphids and pests can attack, causing severe damage to the crop. This is when biotechnology speaks. A special probiotic is sprayed, not only preventing pests, but also promoting the overall health of the tree, protecting each delicate bud. 6 months after the full bloom, the fruits begin to ripen golden, signaling that harvest time has arrived. This is not just a season, but a fierce race against time, where every decision carries multi-million-dollar risks. Harvesting can take place on a large scale, with about 18,000 workers hired each year to work on citrus farms across the United States. However, the differentiating factor lies in the application of modern machinery. In California, particularly, farms use gigantic machines to harvest billions of citrus fruits quickly and efficiently. You can imagine an automated harvester with robotic arms gently grasping each orange, lemon, or grapefruit from the branch without causing any damage. These machines not only speed up harvesting, but also significantly reduce labor costs while ensuring consistent fruit quality. This is a prime example of precision agriculture, a concept that American agriculturalists have pioneered. Precision agriculture involves using information technology and data to optimize farming efficiency, from fertilization and irrigation to pest control. Everything is adjusted based on real-time data analysis. After harvesting, billions of citrus fruits are rapidly transported to large-scale packing plants. Here, they undergo a rigorous processing procedure. Each fruit is washed thoroughly, meticulously disinfected, then automatically sorted by size, color, and quality. Advanced optical sensor systems with absolute precision are capable of detecting the smallest imperfections that the human eye would struggle to perceive, ensuring that only fruits of the highest quality are brought to market. This process not only guarantees food safety and hygiene, but also enhances the product's aesthetic value. Once standards are met, the fruits are packed and ready for their journey to consumers. A significant portion of this output will be processed into juice, meeting the enormous demand of the market. Currently, citrus grown in the US not only serves the domestic market, but is also a major export commodity. Countries like Canada, Japan, and South Korea are large importing partners, with estimated export revenues reaching approximately $1.3 billion annually. This figure not only demonstrates the economic strength of American agriculture, but also affirms its leading position in high-tech agriculture. But the story doesn't just end with successes. Behind these impressive numbers lies a series of immense challenges. Severe climate change, continuously emerging new crop diseases, and intense competitive pressure from the international market are always lurking subtle concerns. Scientists and agricultural engineers are working day and night, researching and seeking new solutions, from developing more disease-resistant crop varieties to applying artificial intelligence in farm management. Imagine a future farm where every plant is equipped with IoT sensors, continuously collecting data on soil moisture, ambient temperature, light intensity, and even the specific health status of the plant. All this data is then analyzed by complex AI algorithms, providing precise recommendations to farmers on when to irrigate, how much fertilizer to apply, and even issuing early warnings of disease symptoms. This is no longer science fiction, but a reality rapidly shaping the future of agriculture. Another example of astonishing innovation is the application of unmanned aerial vehicles, drones, in agriculture. Drones equipped with multispectral cameras are capable of scanning vast fields, creating extremely detailed crop health maps. This technology allows farmers to precisely identify areas needing intervention, thereby significantly saving resources and optimizing yields in an unprecedented way. This is a big game, where only those who dare to invest in new technologies can survive and thrive. Overall, the American citrus industry is a vivid testament to the harmonious blend of tradition and modernity. From ancestral farming knowledge passed down through generations to the application of the most advanced technologies, everything is done with a single goal: to produce the highest quality products with optimal efficiency. This process has created an agricultural sector that not only brings immense economic benefits, but also contributes to food security. Furthermore, advancements in agricultural technology open the door to developing more sustainable farming methods, minimizing environmental impact, and preserving natural resources for future generations. Understanding how our food is produced not only helps us appreciate what we have, but also encourages us to delve deeper into issues related to agriculture and the environment. Every orange, every lemon you enjoy is the result of a long and complex journey, a journey full of science and innovation. The lush green fields, modern machinery, and thousands of hardworking people have created a comprehensive picture of American agriculture, a picture that is constantly evolving, constantly innovating to meet the ever-increasing demands of the world. The journey we've just explored together, from nursery to packing plant, is only a glimpse into the vast landscape of modern agriculture. It reveals the complexity, the enormous investment, and the inherent risks involved in bringing a product from the farm to your table. This is not simply a story about fruits, but about humanity's extraordinary and relentless effort to overcome nature's challenges and create sustainable value for the future. If you're seeking a career that is both challenging and deeply meaningful, where you can directly contribute to one of the world's most vital industries, then citrus farming in the US is certainly a serious path worth considering. Immersing yourself in a modern work environment where high technology is fully integrated not only offers remarkable learning opportunities, but also promises unique and unforgettable experiences. What impressed you the most about the fruit cultivation and harvesting process featured in this video? Which technologies truly amazed you? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our next exciting discoveries. Goodbye, and see you in the next video. While the majority of agricultural produce relies on the power of machinery, some crops are entirely dictated by timing. For these plants, a deviation of even a day or mere hours can jeopardize an entire harvest. This epitomizes the delicate precision in agriculture that no modern agricultural technology can fully replace. Most notably, consider the vineyards in Italy used to produce Valpolicella wine. Here, farmers choose to harvest at night when temperatures are lower. This practice helps preserve the natural acidity, locking in the fresh flavors within each grape cluster. Mobile lighting systems aid the picking process, and only experienced workers know how to select the perfectly ripe clusters. This unique blend of traditional craftsmanship and modern machinery support demonstrates that agriculture is not just about production, but also an art of timing. In Spain, plums destined for drying demand similar precision. If picked too early, the fruit isn't sweet enough. If left too long, the skin will crack, impacting the processing. Farmers must rely on skin color and plumpness to select the exact golden moment. Harvesting machines assist with rapid transport, but it's the human eye and experience that ultimately determine success. This is a clear testament that in modern agriculture, subtle discernment still plays a pivotal role. In India, where over 11 billion pounds of papayas are produced annually, the rhythm of harvesting takes on a different hue. There's no rush. Each fruit is picked by hand and gently placed into trolleys. This patience ensures the papayas retain their freshness and avoid bruising. Despite the immense scale, farmers here show that perseverance and manual methods form a fundamental basis alongside green agricultural technology in preservation. Finally, let's look at the raisin vineyards in the US. When leaves change color and wither, it signals harvest time. Specialized shaking machines gently vibrate the trellises, causing the grapes to fall onto conveyor belts below. Some farms even use nets to dry grapes directly on the vines to enhance quality. This is a prime example of how US agricultural machinery can optimize a traditional process, saving time while preserving the original flavor. All these harvests demonstrate that in agriculture, timing is key. Modern technology can accelerate and expand scale, but the ultimate decision still rests on human understanding of nature. It is this delicate balance between machinery and time, between modern techniques and ancient wisdom. When we look at the broader picture of modern agriculture, we often marvel at colossal machines capable of harvesting hundreds of tons per hour. Yet, there exists another realm of farming where the subtle precision of human hands remains paramount. These are harvests where, regardless of how advanced machinery becomes, success still relies on the keen eyes and dexterity of laborers. Let's start in California, where over 46,000 acres are dedicated solely to strawberries. This delicate fruit is easily bruised, so harvesting is done entirely by hand. Workers move stooped through each row, selecting every berry that has ripened to perfect sweetness. Only experienced individuals can discern the subtle difference between a perfectly ripe fruit and one that is too soft. This process demands absolute patience and precision. Here, machinery can only assist with transport. Quality remains in human hands. From California, we journey to Texas during citrus season. With massive yields, oranges are distributed to both fresh markets and the juice processing industry. However, due to the fruit's delicate skin structure and sensitivity, mechanical harvesting has yet to fully replace human labor. Farmers must pick each fruit individually, gently placing them into bins to keep the peel intact, as even a small scratch can affect shelf life. This is a prime example of how, even with advancing agricultural machinery, some limits remain uncrossed. Kiwi is another fruit that demands similar dexterity. Each cluster of kiwi is picked by hand, excess leaves removed on the spot to keep the fruit clean and aesthetically pleasing. Any carelessness during harvesting can diminish the value of an entire batch. Therefore, farmers often combine traditional methods with mechanized transport systems, creating a harmony between manual labor and technology. If fruits showcase fragility, then cherries highlight the speed and precision of human hands. The cherry season is very short, and within just a few weeks, entire orchards must be harvested. Workers begin early in the morning, picking each cherry, ensuring the stem remains attached to extend shelf life. This is one of the rare crops where machinery is almost irreplaceable, given the meticulous attention to detail required. Beyond fruits, flowers also exemplify the finesse of manual harvesting. For roses, farmers pick only when the blooms are fully open, capturing their natural fragrance and vibrant color at their peak. Every petal must be protected, as any bruise affects its value in the perfume industry. With lavender, technology is more heavily applied. Specialized harvesters cut and transfer flowers onto conveyor belts. Yet, the decision of when to cut still requires the human eye and experience. This is a typical example of green agricultural technology, where the goal is not just productivity, but also the preservation of natural fragrance and quality. These harvests remind us that agriculture is not solely about machines and yields. Behind every strawberry, every orange, every flower stem lies human patience and precision. It is this element that creates balance, enriching the value of modern agriculture, where tradition and technology coexist to produce the best products for the global market. In the world of agriculture, some harvests not only yield produce, but also test the courage of those who undertake them. These are harvesting processes where risk and skill go hand in hand, where farmers must confront danger to bring unique crops to market. One of the most striking examples is durian, heavy, covered in sharp thorns, and growing tens of meters high. Farmers must climb the trees, use sharp knives to cut the stem, while another person below stands ready with a sack to catch the falling fruit. A single misstep could cause the fruit to free fall, leading to injury or product damage. This is not just a job, it's a coordinated performance precise to the second. Bananas also present a special case. When a bunch is ripe, one person cuts the stalk, while another supports the entire heavy bunch, weighing tens of kilograms, on their shoulder, quickly moving it to an overhead cable system. This process demands both strength and synchronized coordination. The sight of banana bunches being transported by cable cars creates a continuous chain of movement, both efficient and impressive. In Mexico, harvesting prickly pears and nopal cacti takes on a different nuance. The fruit's surface is covered with tiny thorns that can easily pierce the skin. Farmers must use thick gloves and special tongs to pluck each fruit and pad. This work requires absolute patience and extreme caution. It's a testament to how agriculture sometimes isn't just about production, but also a confrontation with nature. Another intriguing example comes from China with dried persimmons. Instead of manual picking, farmers use long poles to gently tap the branches, causing the fruit to fall to the ground. Then, they use wind-powered machines to gather them, followed by specialized vacuum harvesters for mass collection. This process reduces labor while retaining a unique quality entirely different from conventional harvesting methods. These unique and dangerous harvests not only expose challenges, but also reveal the ingenuity of farmers. Amidst strongly mechanized fields, These methods remind us that agriculture remains a field full of surprises, where humans and nature continuously challenge each other to create value. In the global agricultural landscape, vegetables and specialty crops not only provide essential food sources, but also play a critical role in the processing industry. In the US and Europe, this sector most clearly demonstrates the synergy between human labor and modern harvesting systems. Each crop has unique characteristics, demanding distinct solutions, from meticulous manual work to large-scale mechanization. Consider a cauliflower field. When the season arrives, a specialized team of vehicles moves slowly along the rows, with workers bending down to cut each cauliflower head and place it onto a conveyor belt. On site, excess leaves and damaged florets are removed, ensuring only high-quality produce is retained. This coordination between humans and machines transforms the entire field into a synchronized working assembly line. Equally fascinating is the harvesting of onions and celery. Onions are pulled manually, then quickly trimmed of roots and leaves before being transferred to bins. For celery, workers use knives to cut close to the base and place it directly onto the conveyor belt of the harvester. There, others remove excess leaves and package them directly into cartons. This exemplifies how mechanization doesn't fully replace humans, but complements them, helping to accelerate processes while maintaining quality control. On vast fields, bell peppers are harvested using traditional methods. Dozens of workers move in rows, picking firm, shiny peppers and placing them into plastic baskets. When full, these baskets are taken to collection points for sorting. Despite the large scale, this process still relies on human hands, showing that agricultural machinery is not always the sole option. In France, spinach is harvested with the aid of high-speed cutting machines. Blades skim the ground, cleanly severing the stems, after which a pneumatic system blows away dust and debris. If bananas are sun-loving guests, then the Philippines is the perfect home to welcome them. With long days filled with sunlight, steady rainfall, and a warm climate year-round, the country feels like a natural resort chosen by the banana plant to thrive. Fertile soils stretching across tropical islands turn the Philippines into a cradle for heavy, golden bunches of bananas carrying the fruit's signature sweetness. What makes bananas unique is that they do not grow from seeds like many other plants. Farmers in the Philippines propagate them by taking offshoots that sprout from the mother plant, essentially creating perfect clones of the original tree. This process creates a continuous lineage, with each generation growing taller, stronger, and producing new bunches of bananas. Thanks to this cycle, Cavendish bananas have become the star of supermarket shelves worldwide, while local varieties such as Latan preserve the authentic flavors cherished by the Filipino people. Walking through the fields, you see rows of banana plants standing neatly aligned, their broad green leaves stretching outward like open arms reaching for the sun. This scene is not just the image of a large-scale agricultural system, but also a symbol of vitality and pride among farmers who know how to harness the gifts of nature. In the Philippines, bananas are not merely cultivated as food. They are grown as part of cultural identity, a testament that this nation truly stands as the kingdom of golden fruit. If planting bananas is considered the beginning, then cultivation is the long journey that demands almost infinite patience. From the moment a young shoot is placed into the soil, farmers must dedicate 9 to 12 months to nurturing, monitoring, and protecting each banana plant. It is a period where nature and human effort move together in harmony, a slow but deeply connected dance. Every day, banana fields are refreshed either by irrigation systems or by steady tropical rains. The water seeps into the earth, weaving its way through the roots like a promise to sustain life. Alongside water, nutrient-rich fertilizers are carefully spread, providing the plants with the energy they need to grow greener leaves, stronger stems, and heavier bunches of fruit as the months progress. Caring for bananas also means confronting challenges. Insects, fungi, and sudden storms can threaten the success of an entire crop. Farmers must constantly inspect their fields, prune damaged leaves, and take preventive steps against disease. The image is much like a doctor diligently monitoring the health of thousands of patients at once, where every decision carries critical importance for survival. Under the steady hands and experienced eyes of the farmers, banana plants gradually flourish, their wide leaves stretching out to cover the sky. This growth is proof that labor and nature can work hand in hand to create the sweetest rewards. And as each bunch of bananas begins to take shape, farmers are filled with hope, waiting for the harvest season to return the well-earned fruits of their patience and dedication. In the journey of the banana plant, the most critical moment arrives when the bunch reaches just the right stage of maturity for harvest. Choosing the exact time is an art, where the farmer's experience becomes the deciding factor. Harvest too early, and the bananas will be green, rubbery, and lacking their natural sweetness. Harvest too late, and they risk becoming overripe and spoiled before reaching consumers. That is why each bunch is closely monitored, almost as if watched over by the sharp eyes of generations of growers who have mastered this skill. Farmers do not rely on sophisticated technology. Instead, they look to the shape, the size, and even the faint golden hue appearing on the peel as signs that the bananas are ready. When the moment comes, a sharp machete slices clean through the stalk, and a heavy bunch weighing 30 to 50 kilograms falls into the arms of the worker. To put it into perspective, that is the weight of a full-grown Labrador Retriever, and carrying it across the field is a test of both strength and precision. Harvesting bananas is far from an easy task. A single misstep, a bunch dropped to the ground, and months of labor can be lost in an instant. Even small hazards, like slipping on a banana peel, can cause real accidents. Yet, through every motion, farmers remain steady and determined because they understand that each bunch brought in is not only the product of months of care, but also a vital source of economic hope for their families and communities. Once the heavy banana bunches are cut down, their journey is far from over. This is only the beginning of a carefully managed process designed to keep them fresh and flawless as they travel halfway around the globe to consumers. Transport poses one of the greatest challenges because, unlike apples or oranges, bananas are tender and easily bruised. A single bump or careless movement can leave behind dark marks that shorten their shelf life. To solve this, farms in the Philippines and other banana-growing countries use special conveyor systems. The bunches are hung on hooks and gently glide along suspended cables, almost like passengers on an agricultural cable car. This not only spares workers from carrying the full weight on their shoulders, but also ensures that the bananas arrive intact and undamaged before reaching the processing plant. At the plant, bananas are treated to what can only be described as a spa experience. Each fruit is washed clean, removing traces of soil and dust, as if preparing for a grand performance. They then enter a strict sorting line, where size, shape, and curvature are carefully inspected. It feels like a beauty contest, with only the most flawless bananas selected for export to international markets. Those that are smaller or slightly misshapen find their way to local markets, where they are still enjoyed just as much. Finally, the bananas are divided into clusters, packed into sturdy cartons, and placed in cold storage. Here, under carefully controlled temperatures, they rest as if on a cool retreat before being shipped across oceans. From agricultural spa treatment to the global stage, bananas are prepared to carry the taste of the tropics to tables in every corner of the world. When a bunch of bananas leaves the plantation and passes through the processing plant, it is no longer just fruit. It becomes part of the global economy. Every year, the Philippines exports around 8.9 million tons of bananas, helping to position the country as one of the largest suppliers in the world. That figure is not just a dry statistic, but a lifeline of income for millions of farmers and their families, steady work for those who pack, load, and transport, and a foundation of stability for countless rural communities. For the people of the Philippines, bananas flow through daily life like a constant rhythm. They appear on the dining table, in childhood memories, and even in the melodies of folk songs. In local cuisine, bananas are one of the most versatile ingredients. There is banana Q, where fried bananas are coated in a golden caramel glaze and skewered on sticks, a beloved street food. Or turon, a crisp spring roll filled with banana and jackfruit, offering a sweet flavor that cannot be mistaken for anything else. Each dish is more than nourishment. It is a cultural story, a joyful link shared within the community. Bananas also extend beyond nutrition to become cultural symbols. Banana leaves are widely used in cooking, wrapping, and serving, bringing a rustic touch and a sense of closeness to nature. During festivals, bananas often appear as icons of abundance and vitality. In folk songs and stories, the banana tree is remembered as part of national identity, a reminder of how deeply this plant is woven into the heritage of the Philippines. To the world, bananas may simply be an inexpensive fruit stacked on supermarket shelves, but for the Philippines, they are a bridge between past and present, between farmers and consumers, between local traditions and global trade. Bananas demonstrate that even a humble crop can carry immense economic power and cultural significance. And when you peel a banana in the United States, you are not only enjoying its sweetness, but also holding a fragment of the culture and pride of a distant tropical nation. The journey of a banana, from a small shoot sprouting from its mother plant in the warm fields to resting in your hand at a supermarket in the United States, is a vivid testament to the power of global agriculture. Beneath that simple golden peel lies the hard work of millions of farmers, months of patient care, and modern technology that keeps the fruit fresh as it travels across oceans. A banana is more than just a piece of fruit. It is a symbol of connection, where manual labor and machinery work in harmony, and where local culture is carried across borders with every exported bunch. It reminds us that every meal we enjoy has a long story woven from both nature and human effort. What may surprise many is how an ordinary banana can hold deep meaning, tied to memory, pride, and the future of millions of families in the Philippines. And when you peel a banana, think of that journey as a slice of tropical joy, carrying within it the sweetness of the soil, the sweat of farmers, and the resilient spirit of a culture.